Ciao Cerebridine. Myself won't be playing this evening because myself has already won. So Tracer, please make sure the collection is going smoothly. Hello, my darling. How are you doing? How are the kids? Myself needs to do something really important. Myself is just waiting for something. So myself is see if I'd play another game. We'll see. Tracer, please make sure the collection goes smoothly. No excuses. I love you too, darling. Thank you. Myself would probably just watch something. How are you fellas doing? Are you guys in a state of what do you call this? A mental state similar to PTSD? Like post-traumatic stress disorder. So that psychological infliction doesn't only pertain to or is the result of being exposed to war, catastrophe, disasters, things like that. It could be something that is let's say you've received or has been the recipient of some form of abuse. And myself doesn't need to specify what are these types, categories of abuse. myself doesn't need to speak about those things. But myself has thoughts about those things that you're trying to tell me. So now that you, my new friends, not those people myself doesn't like, who are now part of my umbrella. Don't forget, myself still needs those 5 things, but not now. I hope myself hopes what do you call this? The things are being provided by my umbrella would help you heal. So you need not think about the past or those things that may have caused a psychological phenomena similar to post-traumatic stress disorder. So you, my new friends, not those imposters and people myself doesn't like. Just try and heal and be happy. I know those. You think myself doesn't know those things there in which country? I know those things. That sect, what they do. You must be myself is not saying you're underestimating me, but myself knows. We need not speak about it. So like just enjoy. And if any of those what do you call this? Any of those people whom myself has taken you from are threatening you, or you feel like they're still trying to alienate you. I think that is the perfect term, alienation. They're trying to alienate you and do this, and you know what I'm trying to say. The drifts of my thoughts. Let the security know, and they will handle it. Don't worry. When you are under my umbrella, you should have no fear. That is very important. So do not fear. That is very important. If you let fear get a hold of you, it's gonna control your life. It's gonna make things for you miserable. Another result will be melancholy, despondence. So do not fear. Have no fear. those who are what do you call this, members of my umbrella who came before you, my new friends. I'm not referring to any imposter or those people myself doesn't like, because those people, they're permanently not allowed access, and they're not allowed inside our umbrella. Know very well that fear is not part of our vocabulary. Myself will be watching some of what do you call this, the art you made. I was just what do you call this, planning on watching a series from yeah, from my other new friends, and then I'll watch myself would watch the art you make as well. Don't worry. It's just I'm just trying to meditate and give you attention. I love you too, my darling. Myself loves you too, darling. Have they already delivered that catalog? I have so many stories myself would like to share with you, but then not through this in person. Myself has loads of stories from things that would be branded as science fiction to things that will be considered by most minds, the ordinary minds, is fantasy, myth. But myself says otherwise. So in person, perhaps you'd be able to get some plots if you would like to write your books, like storybooks or novels, perhaps, because some of my friends under my umbrella actually, and well, you know my links with Sony and those laboratories that produce the very product of the PlayStation. So sometimes those plots, they actually come from me. But not all those things. Only but I think those some of those plots and some ideas, that leave a very deep impression. Um, well, those are the things that comes from me. They really do leave a, what do you call this? A highly impactful significance and impression. But then, yeah, in person. If you guys are writers or plan on writing something. Just a few more minutes and myself would be what do you call this? Watching. Sorry, darling. What was your question? I mentioned psychological affliction. And what do you call this? To my umbrella. Please make sure. Don't just suddenly speak with a person with strangers. And if they try and give you something or make you read something, a piece of paper, or you're gonna feel it, like there's something behind that stranger's what do you call this, motive of approaching you or giving something or something like that. This thing called scopolamine, or the devil's breath. Be very careful. When you drink, don't drink outside. So some of the what do you call this? The buildings that are under my umbrella. There are what do you call this? There are places there where you could drink and do things like that. Because if you drink outside, they might suddenly put something in your drink, or the moon drug, those kinds of things. So be very careful. So that's scopolamine. You just read it. It's for example, a piece of paper is tainted with that one, and then they put that paper close to your face. Make sure you don't breathe or do anything, and then you leave that place. Make sure to tell your security as well. If someone is following you and they've seen that face several times during that that trip, or for example, you're just walking or something like that. So be very careful and don't drink outside. So that thing is very dangerous. Um, those what do you call this? Those doctors, they use that what do you call this? That substance, because actually it's one of the chemicals, compounds found in some of those anesthesia. But then the actual powdered form, some of those doctors who try fishing, they use that. So be very careful. It hypnotizes. It causes hypnosis. Similar to roofies. That what do you call this? State rape drug. So be very careful. And they use that for interrogation as well, like truth serum. Although the thing is that because I have myself has friends in Colombia. Although I don't want to, myself doesn't want to what do you call this, mention their the name of their groups. but they're very good friends. So cause myself doesn't need to say, but they have an idea. They have knowledge as to who purchases, who uses that scopolamine and things like that. So what do you call this? That's why myself knows who to avoid those groups. But then, of course, it's their business. Those friends of mine from Colombia, it's part of their business. And some of the factions under my command, sometimes when we fish for, evil things, we also use that one, but only for, evil things. Mm. Myself also suggests not to eat what do you call this, outside as much as possible, since those what do you call this, those headquarters that we have in my umbrella does have chefs. They're very good, well trained, and they're very loyal. Or you make your own dish. So yeah, just to be safe. Myself would be watching, so myself would see you fellas, ladies and gentlemen under my umbrella. Perhaps after a few days. Hmm. If you have any concerns, feel free to let me know. Darling, I'll speak with you later. Princess, Ulrich, myself loves you guys. Hmm.